All right, all right. Hopefully we good to go. Goodness gracious. I was supposed to finish this 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Work got in the way. A little too much. Needed a little time to rest, but we here. It's time to finish the story. At least I think. I hope.
And not you! You'll never have our gift. The Archon demands you die here.
Okay.
Deploying to safeguard Arc systems.
Yeah, that's right. The final fight. The Archon won me. I want a little piece of him.
It's been a long ride. Ascendant, focus on the shield generator.
They did him dirty.
Here, Pathfinder. You better not be dead. We are secure for the moment.
Secure like we're staying. Next stop, the Archon.
Don't worry. This well won't go deep enough to breach the exterior. I'm almost sure.
I guess we'll find out.
Do it. Secure the adaptation matrix.
Doesn't sound like a taunt. Why is he broadcasting?
He's in Sarah's head. We're connected.
I need to get a move on there. Grabbing loot like it's gonna help.
Remnant, but not attacking. The hell?
Okay, that is non-standard behavior, and it's pointing the way?
That can't be the Archon.
No.
Everyone see that? Doors closing?
Someone's hurting us. The Archon, maybe.
Who else would it be?
Could be the remnant.
More doors. Maybe. Sarah's found a way to help.
But Ryder, using Remnant hurts you.
Prepare to repeat the cortical stimulus.
Get out of my head!
You are irrelevant. I will use your connection.
God damn it!
Move a little faster. I'm out here exploring.
Wow, this gravity well is different.
Our home's parked in the surface. We can't stop now.
Not like we can turn back. Let's go.
Look at all this. It's amazing.
Oh my... It finally happened. I'm speechless.
I've been everywhere. Killed a lot of things. Never seen anything like this.
We can't let the Archon take this. Touchdown. And ahead? Meridian control? A long time coming.
Ready?
It's a gateway to everything we've been chasing. Never been more ready.
I'm with you.
Get up. Ammo and all that.
The connection is ready. I can feel it. There. Meridian. The network. So close.
We need to move. Come on.
It arrives. This attempt to rival me is no longer amusing, Pathfinder.
Hey, Scott. Get my clues?
Pretty clear path, Sarah.
He was distracted. Likes the sound of his own voice.
So determined, but so pointless. Your connection serves me. I know how it works. The mind is trained to think like the Remnant creators. In this case, painfully. But I'm content to let her bear that burden. Whatever gives me Meridian, I will transcend what you pretend to be.
You're out of time. I've matched you every step. You failed, Archon. You're the pretender.
You learn by accident. I am the genetic inheritor of 1,000 species. No more mercy. Kill them all.
He's still using Sarah's implant.
Can they survive drawing this much power?
I only care about one of them.
That was
I'm clear, but you've got to stop him!
hold that. That's me. Get up out of here.
Oh, no, 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 no. He's... Shit, he has access!
I can see the network. They were architects of life. You commanded nothing.
I made the cluster livable for thousands.
No. You have led your people to their deaths.
Scott! The Archon's pulling too much power!
Little busy.
It's all going straight through him! Shut down the interfaces, he'll have nothing to draw! You'll take Meridian out from under him!
We play this smart. I know it hurts, but you have to call out where to interface. Get me targets. Everyone get that? We're shutting the Archon down. Sarah, where to?
Nav marked for one of his main power draws. Get there. I'll try to expose it so you can interface. Hurry!
Come on out.
I've had enough. This ends now.
Out of here.
Hit them all on the way. No stopping.
I get to nullify.
The Archon's fighting me. I don't have your practice.
Assisting.
I've already surpassed
Still
you.
restricted.
You're
The more
pathetic.
remnant you destroy, the more fractured the Archon's attention.
Hold position, kill Remnant. I'm on it.
Sam? Weakness?
The armored head, Sarah.
Shields open, fucker.
We couldn't sit this out, Ryder. There's too much at stake.
This is just the start, Pathfinder. Everything you love will burn.
Trying to run from the draft. Come on now.
You pushed too far. Now you'll pay.
Got it exposed. Lock it down. Interface
I'll
now.
crush you with your own toys.
Power relay is down. Give me another target.
There. The Archon's pulling power on the other side.
Let's go. The nav is across a gap. We need a bridge.
I will not suffer this
but-
insult. End them.
Find an interface.
On it. Got it. Heading to the relay. Nav's ahead. Take them all out.
Come on now. That's why you bring this kind of weapon to the fight.
Exaltation is too good for you. I rescind the offer.
Another gap. I'm not seeing an interface.
Hold there. I'll try and raise the platform.
Are you...
No? But we have
If
to
you
win this.
cannot be leashed, I'll burn it all around you. There is no worlds that will hide you. No escape. Every outpost, every colonist, every world you set foot. Your initiative will be ash, and it will be your fault.
That observer straight there.
You made this necessary. Your defiance earned this.
I've got it.
Sarah, are you okay?
You need to hurry, Pathfinder. We're all straining.
Your people will beg, and there will be no mercy.
Oh, I know they didn't like that one. With that hot combo. Oh, missed it by a mile.
Pushing for the power relay. I'm in range. Expose the relay.
I'm trying.
We've almost got it. Don't give up.
I'm not done yet. Hold there.
Once
I will end this in fire and blood.
Okay. Water change going up. It's kind of fight we looking for. Oh, that kind of fight. Dragon's throwing back to right.
It will be like you never came here, never existed. rust is on you.
Close that off.
Got it exposed. Lock it down. Interface now.
You think you are
Really down.
special?
Tell me how to bring
We
this all
have
home.
exalted countless
One more.
species.
Just one.
Sarah! Sarah!
We are out of time, Pathfinder. Hurry.
This is not the end. I have the network.
Pathfinder, Meridian is online.
Smile for the camera, babe. Sam's broadcasting, everyone's watching. They all want a nice big close-up of the hero who single-handedly saved the galaxy.
I mean, hard to figure out how to answer to this one.
What about you?
And now they all know you're mine.
We made it.
Hey, ending felt a little anticlimactic, you know. But all in all, going back and playing this game, was it 7 years, 8 years? Going back and playing this game, I was trying to figure out what made me only play this genre once. The original trilogy, I played it several times, so many different ways, finding the different ways the game kind of sort of comes to an end based on your decisions and everything like that. This one didn't have the same kind of decision making. Like I didn't mind the aspect of adding, the different types of responses, but it didn't really feel like decision making. It really felt extremely linear. All in all, first of all, let's break it down piece by piece. Visually, the game was beautiful, gorgeous environments. And I think they did a fantastic job when it came down to creating those gorgeous environments. Uh, Gameplay wise, I did like what they were going for, changing the gameplay up. And I felt like there was so much more they could have done with that. Like I like the aspect of being able to, like the simple mechanic of being able to switch out the kind of profile that you go into battle with, explorer profile, sentinel focus profile. So like you got your biotic focus, uh, your tech focus, and then you have your more like weapon focus. I like that aspect because it meant that you can always kind of like change up the way you know go through the battles and change it up on the fly. I thought that was pretty cool. But there were certain parts of it where it's like, oh, there's so much they could have done. Like so much that was still left on the table. I knew they had some issues when it came down to the developmental process. You know, some of the stuff got outsourced to smaller teams. Not every team was communicating and everything like that. And to follow a trilogy like Mass Effect with the same name, that was going to be hard to do. But uh, when I look at it as separating it from the Mass Effect original trilogy, and that story, and this new story, there was so much I still think is left on the table when it came down to what you could have done in this new universe. Because the best part about the game when it came down to it to me was the imagination. And there's not a person I don't think there's a person on this earth who's never thought about what would life be if you were sent off into space. You know, you spent 800 years in hibernation on several hundred million light years away, knowing that you're not coming home. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to, you know, create new outposts, create a new hope for humanity, create new civilizations with everything going on. So of course you're gonna have those who break apart from the normal, those who leave the comfort of the system and the structure and decide to go about doing their own thing. And it begs a great question, but I feel like its execution could have been a little bit better. I would have loved a good fight with the Archon. It kind of reminded me of, if you ever played, there's a game from Ubisoft, not the Division, but the Ghost Recon, I want to say Wildlands. Ghost Recon Wildlands, when they first went to the like 4-player open world concept, the end really didn't justify everything you went through in that game. Like, if you ever had a chance to see the end, like the dude that talks all the trash throughout the entire game, you don't fight him at all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can technically shoot him, but like it all comes down to a simple decision. Either you finally get him, you got him cornered, and he decides he gonna turn himself in. And that looks good on paper, but it's like, dog, I just went through fighting all of your goons all over this country, and you telling me that you gonna punk out after talking all that smack? Like it just didn't feel, you know. So I think the ending was anticlimactic in that kind of way. Like it was a decent little fight battle, but it was just a survival battle that was kind of simple. You know, you pick your spots, you find your hiding spots, and you know, go from there. Gameplay wise, like I said, I thought it was smooth. Story wise, it left a little bit up in the air because there's so much more that could have been done when it came down to building worlds and advancing those worlds. And then a lot of the like tasks really felt just kind of like out in the way. You know, like it's certain tasks that felt important. So like the ones that I didn't finish was finding all the people who were in the first settlement on Eos, finding all their bodies. That to me, that feels like something important. But most of the tasks don't really have an outcome as to how they affect the story. Like it might affect a little nugget of information over here with the conversation, but it won't have any kind of impactful meaning on the story. And like I said this before in one of the previous episodes, in Mass Effect 3, there's a lot of things that you did in Mass Effect 1, like when it came down to collecting the Asari writings, there's something that actually comes into fruition. It becomes something that can be used in Mass Effect 3. And you look at it in Mass Effect 1 and like, well, you know, I just collected this crap for nothing. But it comes to find out that it was actually useful in Mass Effect 3. Little things that you went and collected and gathered, all, you know, come full circle. But all in all, I did enjoy the game. I did enjoy the experience. It was great to kind of do this more so live, just because it gave me a reason to finish it. Gave me a story to finish, gave me a story to follow, and just kind of like pay attention to how this story unfolded and how this story evolved. So, you know, I look forward to my next adventure. But the main thing is I kind of want to know, like, what was other people's opinion on Mass Effect Andromeda? Like I said, all in all, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good game. Gameplay, smooth. Story was a little up in the air because, like I said, I think there was still some stuff left on the table that they could have done with it. The music, to me, I don't think hit on the same level. And like I said, I think that boils down to the impactfulness of the story. You know, the story has some solid impact. There was some good parts to it, but ultimately you're just a small team, you know, making worlds habitable. And then there's certain things that just didn't make sense. Like, I'm sorry, if I made 2 or 3 worlds habitable, can't nobody say nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? There are kind of, hey, bro, shut up. You know what I'm saying? You talking all this smack about what you want to do, but you need me to get you there. You know, and then when you get there, you ain't do nothing with it. So, you know, we'll see how it all. Okay, hold up. We got for the post credit. I think I went this far. Okay. He set that up like they had some DLC or something for us. Okay, okay.
Hey, Sarah.
I'm getting too used to this. How long?
Weeks. Relax. You haven't missed much.
The Ark and the Sleepers, they're safe in the sphere?
There's no raising the Hyperion, but we're not done with it. It is Meridian. A new port for all of humanity.
We did it, Dad. What about your implant and Sam?
I am once again helping the Pathfinder activate Remnant. Our connection has been restored to normal.
Normal. You need him again?
I'll take the help. I was turning my brain inside out.
That is exceptionally inaccurate.
Well, it felt like it. Didn't it, Sarah?
The Nexus leaders are waiting, Pathfinder.
Duty calls. Better not keep them waiting.
It never ends.
Right. Go check. I'll get squad and crew. Oh, I don't even think I did any of this the first time I played it. And see, when you grow up, you get a little older, you know, you kind of look at everything. You kind of look at everything a little bit different. Oh, that's just everybody, you know what I'm saying, giving thanks. Okay.
The decision isn't yours.
Neither is it yours. That is the point, isn't it? Pathfinder, you're late.
Save the cluster, straight back to work. I get it.
It must seem like that, but this wouldn't be possible without you.
As outposts become colonies, the cluster needs its own voice, a true council.
And while I maintain that it is premature, we must nominate an interim ambassador to represent concerns outside the Nexus. Or rather, you must nominate someone.
Interim ambassador? To what and for who?
To the Nexus. The eventual goal was always a galactic council, but Meridian has accelerated concerns.
An Ark has landed. The vaults may make outposts self-sufficient, and we can't claim to represent a sovereign Angara. An interim ambassador would represent concerns outside the Nexus, until elections when we can all step aside.
At the appropriate time.
I can handle a hot potato, but why throw it to me in the first place?
Because we need it to be legitimate.
We can't impose a vote on the Angara. Or even Kadara. Eladin? Won't happen.
But you've acted for everyone. If you endorse a name, some may disagree, but they will trust it as a starting point.
Someone to speak for Helios.
I put forward Pathfinder Reka. I'd suggest you, but someone might think you killed the Archon to elevate yourself. We can't allow the appearance of that. But Reka keeps the position and timeline in the Nexus family.
The Angara need to help define the process. It's their right. Plus, the Moshai would help solidify relations.
We're already partnered, thanks to your efforts against the Rokar.
All the more reason to focus on our own issues.
It feels like the original intent was to give that voice to the outposts. August Bradley's a proven leader.
On a considerably smaller scale.
He's kept EOS relatively stable, despite no militia presence.
Meridian doesn't mean done. Catter's still out there. A Pathfinder is the obvious choice for stability. For us.
But hardly the empowering one.
Same old bullshit.
Not about the Krogan.
If we want stability, maybe we should ensure the Krogan stay. What if it was Morda?
You are out of your mind.
It's definitely unorthodox.
It can go almost either way. But which, I don't know. I mean, I feel Bradley's good. He's been good peoples. Reka's solid. She's been good as a voice, but she's like a fighter for real. You know, she likes to get things done on the ground. I don't think I want to throw politics on her because I don't even want to deal with it. Morda might be good, but I think I'm gonna have to go with the Moshai. And I think that's because when it boils down to it, the Moshai don't represent either one of our organizations, whether it's humans, Krogans, Turians, Solarians. They don't represent either one of us, so it gives them a voice amongst the voice. And the Moshai she's been good peoples.
If we're going to treat Helios like a home, we need to acknowledge whose home it is. I won't name anyone. I support asking the Moshai to act as interim ambassador.
Meridian's opening day, and we're surrendering how much influence?
That's the point, you colonial ward. Sarah is feeling better? Good. This decision, the policy and protocol, that's not what your victory was about. There's more to life than this.
All right. I guess I'll go talk with my team.
Integration of Hyperion systems is ongoing. Our SAM node will be accessible on return visits to Meridian.
Oh, okay.
Bradley has the numbers. Bell Scott, too. Prodromos can expand thanks to this.
Ryder, enjoying the fruits of your labor? You deserve it.
Thanks, Callow.
The Tempest is getting some much-needed service. I was underfoot, apparently. But I wouldn't miss the big day. Meridian looks so different out of the cockpit. I think I understand better why you do what you do.
Thinking of trading in your pilot's chair for some muddy boots?
Not even slightly. I know what I'm good for. I don't pretend to understand everything, but Meridian must have opened a lot of doors. Not all of them safe. I want you to know that it'll be my privilege to keep flying you to them.
It means a lot that you want to stick with us, Callow.
Of course. And keeping my ship is a plus. The Tempest will be pristine by the time you're ready to go. Just point the way, Pathfinder.
Abby?
You'll get no...
Up straight, everyone. This is the guest of honor.
Like you have to tell anyone that.
Hunter, this is our opening. Let there be some sense of ceremony.
As I was about to say, hello, Pathfinder. I am Chief of Operations, Ayora Pile.
Second Wave Placements Officer, Darlavas Hyperion.
Hunter Carey, Reconstruction.
Darlavas Hyperion, Placements Officer?
As our developments in the cluster grow more sophisticated, proper matching of sleeper and assignment will be vital. My mission is to ensure compatibility and fulfillment.
When are you changing your name to Vast Meridian?
I keep Vas Hyperion to honor the ship that brought us here, as my godparents would want.
Just saying we're staying.
Please forgive Hunter. He is an ass.
Ayora Pillay, you're in charge of Meridian?
That's a big statement. I will oversee the operations and establishment of our port. Exploration and study of the interesting substructure will be handled by Initiative R&D. I'm told that may take lifetimes. We'll ensure that we have them. That's what I trained for.
Hunter Kelly, can I get some clarification on reconstruction?
Sure thing. I'm tasked with turning this once proud vessel into the future proud human capital.
It's more complicated than that.
No, it's a structural and organizational nightmare. Which is job security, which is perfect. Come back in a year. This'll be a galactic hub. You won't know where the Hyperion ends and Meridian begins.
This is the first I've heard of the term second wave.
It isn't literal. There have been several groups deployed for outposts. Second wave is about the staged evolution of the initiative.
First wave out of cryo, structural support and generalists. Food and fences. Second wave is organizational. Less generalists, more specialists.
More paperwork.
It's needed to rapidly advance. I'm not spending a generation on the range.
Sounds like Meridian is in good hands.
I can only read the reports of how you brought us this opportunity, but rest assured, we will not waste it.
Yes. Thank you, Pathfinder.
Aye, what they said.
Sorry.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll pay it forward, I swear.
Is your day good? So this is how you all party, hmm? Pretty tame, but don't tell the host I said that. Meridian is amazing, though. You accomplished the inconceivable. I'm grateful to be part of it.
No, I'm grateful. I couldn't have asked for a better team. We created this together.
And exactly what it is, what it may become. I can't even imagine. To think that when we met, the Angara and your initiative struggled to find trust.
The way we arrived on Aya was over the top. You know, uninvited and on fire.
Agreed.
Guess it worked out okay.
Ryder, the Angara will never forget how you saved the Moshai. But more than that, we'll never forget how you fought the Ket beside us. How we destroyed the Archon. Meridian is a new beginning for your people and mine. Together.
New beginnings. That's what I came to Helios for.
And what I dreamed of. Yes. New beginnings. So, let's get to it.
Hey, Ryder. How's Sarah?
Much better.
There might be 2 Ryders around soon. Imagine. The Hyperion's forming scientific teams. Gotta start studying what we have. I may have helped them organize.
It's what you do. Meridian won't know what hit it.
And we should think about what's next. This is a new cradle for humanity. That's a big idea. Bigger than I'd imagined. So maybe building those teams was smart. Small steps to understand all this, until we're at the top of the mountain.
And seeing the next horizon.
Can't deny it. I'm game for more. With so much power in our hands, you think it'll be okay?
Cora, sometimes you just have to leap out there and see where it takes you.
Yeah? I guess you do. Whatever happens, you gave everyone an incredible gift. Nice job, Pathfinder. It's overwhelming. I don't know where to start.
Ready whenever. Scott, kept a seat for you. In your planet, that's not getting less weird. About time Meridian got a proper grand opening. We all need this. Heard Sarah woke up. How's she doing?
She'd be angry if I said anything but great. Which means... great.
Stubborn as hell. I hear it runs in the family. Hey, know who I just talked to? A second-wave technician, fresh out of cryo. Just had his first sunrise in Andromeda. He couldn't stop crying.
Just him?
Must be something going around. Maybe you're the carrier. It's really feeling like home, you know? Finally. They haven't given you 5 minutes alone since the fight. Have you had a chance to let it sink in?
There's so much here. It'll be years before we even know where to start.
Don't need starters. Starters are a dime a dozen. We need finishers. And we have the best. I'm looking at you, Pathfinder Rider. The whole galaxy is. Cheers.
All right.
Pathfinder, here! So glad you're up and around. I have important news for you.
There always is.
Yes, discoveries every day, but this is something we've been waiting for. Listen.
What should I be hearing?
Sorry, Sam. Active filtering. Initiative Protocol Alpha Alpha to the screen.
Protocol what?
Processing.
Repeating. This is the Ark Kira. The situation is not under control. Note and avoid until further updates. Repeating.
Is that?
The Quarian Ark. And Elcor, Drell, Volus? Hanar, I think. That's some delicate business, putting Hanar in stasis. Point is, they're still out there. The Keyless wasn't destroyed.
That's fantastic news. We need to report this right away.
It's good news, but it bounced too many times to trace, and...
That's not a distress call. It's a warning to keep away from wherever they are.
Whatever's happening, they don't want to be found yet. We have to trust their Pathfinder.
All we can do is wait.
He's still waiting.
How's things?
So, Tan says he's gonna let me stick around and help with the...
Hey, Ryder.
What's the word on the street?
Ryder saves the day, Pathfinder of the century. You know, the usual.
Still?
Get used to it. They're gonna name things after you when you die, and probably even before. So we heading out again soon?
Oh, she's all grown up, leaving home, doesn't need me anymore.
That'll be the day. We'll handle my deals on this end while I'm gone.
Sounds like you two have a good arrangement.
It's getting there. A little trust goes a long way. Helios has really turned into the fresh start I wanted, in so many ways. And now with Meridian, we're really going to make this place ours. I can't wait. You know where to find me when you're ready.
Not much happening, kid.
Old man?
Ha ha ha. This place is something else.
We can finally start doing what we were supposed to do when we first got here. Explore.
Speaking of that, I sent out what's left of the Macmore scouts. Nearly drowned me in reports until I pointed them at Tan. Told him to be extra wordy just for him.
He'll love that.
He wanted the job, he can have the reports. It's not over, you know. There'll be more Ket and whatever else is waiting out there.
I know, right? It's going to be so much fun.
Crazy kid.
So much left up in the air. Try ain't forget nobody over here. Nope.
Let's get out there, huh?
Protagonist always got that one simple dance move.
Well, hello.
Hello yourself.
Eyes front, try not to swoon. I want you.
I want you more.
I need proof. Soon. Well, let's get this show on the road. Meridian looks great, but, you know, been there, done that.
Hey, this was a big accomplishment. It's important to enjoy it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm proud of us. Helios is changing, and will be for a long time. I'm just antsy. Don't want to miss a thing. Oh, I almost forgot. Kalinda sent a congratulatory message. She was angling for an invitation, I think. Denied.
Hope you didn't turn her back into an enemy.
Oh, you're always so serious. Enjoy the moment. We're here to celebrate, remember?
What am I gonna do with you, PB?
I'll send you a list. For now, you're right. The galaxy isn't going anywhere. Let's have some fun.
Gotta be careful talking with PB. The last time I did, man, I almost got myself into some trouble.
Meridian, huh? I see it every day, and I'm still amazed. We're really starting to put down roots. It's wonderful. Did I tell you? The team's working with the Angara to set up a joint research body.
That sounds exciting.
I know, I can't wait. Us helping them helping us. Can you imagine what we could accomplish? I'm getting all misty just thinking about it.
Joint research body, cooperation with the Angara? You're planning a party, right?
Of course. Nothing builds a team like a good whiskey and a laugh. You'd better show up, Ryder. We wouldn't be here if not for you.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Heading groundside?
Still standing?
Still standing.
Then I did my job. Somehow. Nothing more need be said.
There's one thing. Dr. Lexi Tapero, thank you.
Yeah, that did it. You jerk. Go on. I've a reputation to protect.
Pathfinder.
Colonists.
Pathfinder, thanks for the invite to the party.
Hey, Ryder. Jill is walking the walk. The procedure took. I'm gonna be a dad.
Congratulations.
I'm thinking Mary if it's a girl, Deanne if it's a boy. Mary, Deanne, Marie Deanne. Pretty cool, right?
Oh my.
Jill might have something to say about that.
Oh, right. Note to self. Bounce names off Jill. So, this is supposed to be a celebration, right? You getting used to any of this yet? Meridian? The dream becoming a reality?
We're not done by a long shot.
Come on, try to ease up a little. Enjoy the win. But so you know, I've got the Tempest topped out and ready. You want to blow this hot dog stand? Just say the word. Callow's out there somewhere, time one on. If we're really sneaky, he won't even notice we're gone.
Who's flying then? You?
Why the hell not? I'm a quick study. How hard can it be?
You better get this nonsense out of your system in the next 9 months, you know.
Little Mary's gonna have a fun dad.
Glad to have you.
Longer leads me the way I'm trying to go, huh? Guess since a wing is missing.
Hiya.
Not much happening.
Making a quiet exit?
I can't stop thinking of what I could be doing. How much is still out there?
There's always more. That is what brought us to Andromeda. I tried to think of a way to honor what you did. Some protocol. There isn't one. Your father invented this rule, but you defined it.
This is great and all, but it feels weird to be on a ship that isn't moving. We're explorers. There's more to see out there. Let's go find it.
It was a hell of an adventure. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember seeing all of that at the end. Maybe I didn't completely complete it back then. We knocked out some good missions. It's like these little, like I said, these little tasks. Oh, Curry still had a whole nother interview for me. Still had to find, I don't know, some of this stuff I might still do and, you know, either drop a video for it, you know, if it's something that, or just, you know, just be chilling. You know, get on the stream, do a little more exploring, see how much there is left to do, try to get all these extra assignments, see if it does anything additional. I think the one thing that I would love to actually really finish would be finding the remnant data cores to see if that, because I don't think I've ever found them. Even when my first playthrough years ago, I don't think I ever found all the data cores. So I might, you know, get out there and do that, just to see, you know, what kind of impact that has on the galaxy at whole. I know a
Sam,
part of me.
That's
100% viability on all known UNCs, Pathfinder. Please access the Tempest VidCon for an important update.
Tempest VidCon. All right.
Hey, well, I gotta at least do that.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Check with them strike teams.
Lexi, I hear Sarah's doing well.
Hey, everybody completed their mission successfully. You wanted to give me another strike team, okay? That. Boards. Or from there. A little bit to go from there.
I can't wait to see Ephra's face when he learns there's another one.
There's a new task because we hit 100% viability?
It is a significant milestone, Pathfinder. Preparations have been made for some time.
I need to know if there's another expectation because of this.
Updating objectives. You have a high priority destination.
At Habitat 7, what's going on?
I have been instructed to not reveal mission parameters. Don't be late, Pathfinder.
Seems like we're going back to where it all began for us. I swear I feel like I don't remember any of this. I feel like I had beat the main game and I just wasn't satisfied enough with the end of the story.
Well, Ryder does lead us to interesting places.
Think there's anywhere more interesting than Meridian?
If there is, we'll find out. We're in stable orbit.
I don't even think I've ever been
I'm
back
picking
to
up something.
Meridian.
Probe away. Getting a scan.
Let's go back to Habitat 7 because I really want to know.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Anomaly found. Shuttle spotted. Drifting. It sustained catastrophic electrical damage.
That's the research vessel Dr. Aridana informed us of. There are no life readings within.
She'll want to know.
Man, the missing science vessel was all of what was in the by Habitat 7. Knock out a task I wasn't even naming it knockout.
So, back at Habitat 7. What am I supposed to see? And what's it got to do with 100% viability?
I'm getting initiative signals, magnetosphere charges, and atmosphere probes.
The vault here remains non-functional, but with 100% viability to invest, we've begun terraforming this world with initiative technology.
The good old-fashioned hard way. It'll eventually be a home too, thanks to you.
Back where we started. Fitting.
There is one more item, Pathfinder. Opening channels to the Nexus, Meridian, Prodromos, Detaeon, Tevuni, New Tachanka, and Initiative allies. By unanimous vote, this world is to be renamed. Habitat 7 is now listed astronomically as Rider 1. Your world, Pathfinder. Their future.
Wow. Love to have been able to land on Habitat 7. Let's see. Ain't too much left to do. I mean, exploring these little spaces. Kind of want to go back to Meridian just because I've never landed there, you know, in a free range kind of environment. Let me knock out these scans real quick, get all these location scans, see what I find, and then I'll head back to Meridian. I think that's the best place to bring it full circle. I get to explore that new world, hopefully. I mean, it did give me a landing
They
site.
named the system after a Batarian pioneer. Their first astronaut. It's good to remember these things. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
I do miss that old original Mass Effect kind of planet scan.
I'm picking up something.
Great.
Probes launched. We've got a crater. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Satellite detected. on the side of this cluster is so different. Maybe the Scourge is absorbing certain wavelengths.
Does it ever give anything back?
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. I found something. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Anomaly found.
Volcano.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Detecting what's left of a ship.
This is one of the most remote systems in the cluster. We're on the brink.
Exciting, isn't it? I'm picking up something.
Intense Scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe. Data collection probe ready for placement.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Rumor has it this is quite the lawless region. No place to get stranded.
Stranded? Why would you even bring that up? Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. I found something. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Zuvi, keep an eye on those sensors.
I always do.
I know, it's just... This is a dicey sector. Better to be ready.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Getting a scan. Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
This place is almost off our star charts.
Considering what they were up against, your explorers made it a long way out.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Anomaly found. Anomaly detected. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Looks like we're headed to a pretty energetic star.
Deploying radiation and emission screens. Our sensors should be safe.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe. I found something. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Anomaly found.
There were once hundreds of books and vids about this system. We thought there might be people here. Alien life was fascinating to dream about. That was before the kit.
Got a reading from the asteroid belt. I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Getting a scan. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Detecting what's left of a ship.
We're a long way out here.
I'll say. There's quite a view of the Scourge. I'm picking up something. I'm picking up something. Probe away. We've got a crater. Anomaly on sensors. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Satellite detected. Probe away. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
Very little signal traffic around.
It's pretty remote. I wonder what view of the Milky Way you'd get out here. I'm picking up something. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Getting a scan. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Deploying probe. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
The Scourge really left its mark on these systems.
It's getting dense in the space beyond. Better be careful. Anomaly detected. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Probe away. Probe away. Getting a scan. Anomaly detected. Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Got a reading from the asteroid belt. picking up something. Deploying probe. I found something. Not many other ships would venture out this far.
It's our job to be first.
I'm picking up something. Probes launched.
Intense scourge activity is common in this area. Might be worth planting a probe. We've arrived at a scourge nav point appropriate for data collection.
Probe away. Getting a scan. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
The scene of your triumph, Ryder.
Look at those gas clouds. No wonder Meridian stayed hidden so long. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Getting a scan. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Getting a scan. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. stable orbit.
There's a whole lot of storms at the Meridian. Kind of want to see if there's anything to explore.
Arc Hyperion, departed Milky Way 2185, arrived Andromeda 2819. Current status recorded as Meridian.
Well, narrator guy is getting work.
Please select a topic. Arc Hyperion has been declared a monument to those who lost their lives in service of the Initiative. A plaque has been placed at the highest point of the Hyperion superstructure. It reads, "We turned our backs upon a dwindling star to chase a dawn beyond our childhood's end." The Hyperion was shepherded to its resting place by a coalition of allies who stood as one against the Ket Archon. Pathfinder Scott Ryder spearheaded the defense, and remains assigned to Arc Hyperion despite its reclassification. Landing Day has been proposed as a cluster-wide holiday. Status, pending. While decommissioned as a vessel, the superstructure silhouette of Arc Hyperion will be maintained in perpetuity. All internal structures are being adapted for sleeper deployment and future industrial and residential development. These internal structures have been designated as Port Meridian. The transformation of Arc Hyperion into Port Meridian continues both above and below the surface. This includes the planned integration of Initiative and Remnant technologies, pending further research. Port Meridian is currently powered by repurposed Tantalus drive cores, which require the frequent discharge of static energy. This causes a unique visual phenomena during Meridian's night cycle that has been dubbed Aurora Meridiani.
Hello, Ryder.
Captain Dunn, still here?
I'll be the last one off, Pathfinder. They can call it a building now, but it's still my ship until everyone is clear. A good ride. I'm sorry to see it end.
Plenty of places left to fly, Captain. I doubt you'll be hurting for work.
True enough. But it'll be nice to have a place to range out of. Something stable. Got a friend working on that. We'll see where it goes. But I like the sound of it. A nice little homestead. With fences, so you know what's yours.
Pathfinder, name's Jezra. I've set up a little shop to protect your newbie to Frosty.
You don't look as wide-eyed as the other Meridian staff.
Welcome back, Scott.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Reintegrated. Has nothing to say. Great. That's just too many people saying thank you. Like I'm great.
A new galaxy. I made it. Goddamn
We
setting.
got stuff to sell. So essentially coming back to Meridian.
Where did you get all this?
Doesn't give me access to Meridian, just Port Hyperion. Like I said, you see this door right here is locked now. I feel like there was some
What's your story,
missed
dog?
some DLC. And I wanted DLC, but I'm just saying. Can't even access that way.
Hoping there's no surprises on this place. Damned remnant and their
I was
There's a
thinking
lot
out
to
loud again.
explore when I look at things in the journal. No more priority ops. Everything's done there. Still got to deal with the Healy assignment on Vogue. Then I don't know. Maybe I will knock out these. Like I said, there's a couple of tasks that I actually do want to knock out. The Naming of the Dead joint. If I can find the rest of the colonists' bodies, I'll find them. But things like the Remnant Data Core, I do want to find those. There's just nowhere to go once you're here. Nowhere. But all in all, I thought it was a good game. It still left some things on the table. But if you was watching this episode a little earlier, I kind of went through, my ups and downs with the game, the goods, the bads, the positive takeaways, the negative takeaways. I guess with their development cycle, and so much was, just kind of like up in the air throughout the process. Once they finished the game and put it out there, they didn't really worry about the DLC that I know that they had planned for it. The possibility of adding the Quarians, the Drell, Volus, all them other characters that we, grew to attach ourselves to. Most of the characters outside of your crew they really weren't like really popping with interest. Some of them had some great background details, and I know a lot of people made comparisons of what each species and how the story is basically almost a copy and paste job. But like I said, the biggest thing about the game to me that set it apart was the adventure. But there was so much more that could have been there. Like the story for the original trilogy, chef's kiss. But the adventure and the possibilities because of that adventure in Andromeda really could have been a whole lot more. But it wasn't bad for what it was. Going back and playing it again with the little bit of bugs and glitches that kind of break the immersion, it makes me realize why I only played it once. But I wouldn't take away going back and playing it again. There are a couple of games that I'm gonna go back and play, and I'll do it via stream just because, I spent a few hours running through, getting work done, finding some fun, and then just letting it live on YouTube, and get to have some fun with it. But I hope you all did enjoy this journey with me. I had some fun with it, and I look forward to the next one. Like I said, now I'm trying to figure out which game I'm gonna play next. I still got the Mass Effect 3 that I'm finishing up. When it comes down to the edit, I've already finished the game, but I'm finishing up the edits. Those nice little 5-6 hour episodes. I kind of like it. It ain't done the same way I do with Andromeda. There's no real commentary in those, so check those out. If you're looking for a really good story, I got Mass Effect 1 broken down in I think 3 parts. Mass Effect 2, I think that's another 3 or 4 parts. Mass Effect 3 looks like it's going to be about 5 parts, maybe 6. But I think y'all are going to like the way that the mods help revamp the story and give you an even better, feel good ending, hopefully. But I'll see y'all on the next episode. I'll see y'all on the next on the next series. Stay safe, stay blessed. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.